Lord, wrap the silence round him tight. Stone don't speak, but it remembers right.
Velvet on the headstone, prayers in the marble brain. Doe feathers float where the narcos never carve a name. Wool suits in the summer smell like pine box breath. Still got ghosts from the kitchen where the Pyrex wet. Grew from the drought like moss on a tomb wall. A kilo in the hymn book, choir never knew God. Dog tags in the desk where my ledger stay. 100 grams short, somebody bled today. Grit like the gravel at your grandmother's steps. Talk holy to the fiends, watch them vanish in debt. My mama wore black like she practiced grief. Long before the Lord came to snatch my teeth.
Velvet don't stop the pain. Still they dress him soft in shame.
Every bar been a eulogy, gritted with clarity. I got shot and came back with a charity. Velvet on a casket, mask on the driver, chrome on a coat rack. God is a liar. Cribs smell like ghosts and unswept dreams. Mouth full of bullets, I don't just spit schemes. Hospital band in my safe by the paper. Cross on my neck, but I talk to my maker like, where was you when the shot rang out? Now I peel back the roof just to let pain out. Same kitchen where the ox got baptized. Same eyes saw mama with her hands tied.
Velvet don't stop the pain. Still they dress him soft in shame.
Gird off the gravel with the seat still blood soaked. Last right scribbled on the dash like gun notes. Velvet on my lap like I sat on grief. Mac on the table, clips wrapped like reef. Machine gun prayer over soul food plates. Heard the reaper hum opera at a federal gate. China white in the prayer box, St. Jude wept. I stitch halos in the suits where the shooter slept. I talk money in whispers, marble in my diction. Buried 3 cousins, all blame the addiction. Mink dragged through the rain, smell like regret. But the tags still hang and the blade still wet.
Velvet don't stop the pain. Still they dress him soft in shame. Stone cold velvet warm, but neither one can right what's wrong.
And though I walk through the alley of the ghetto, I shall fear no evil, 'cause I carry mine.
Walk with me, gravel in the voice of the avenue. Precinct, pinstripe, blessings in the barrel groove. Confess my sins through a payphone static. Crosses hang crooked while the choir sing havoc. Psalms in my pocket, torn Bible with a blade. Mama lit candles while a syndicate prayed. Street light apostles, ghetto tabernacles. I see men kiss rings before they broke shackles. Grimy hallelujahs in my hand shake cold. My rosaries a rope where the guilty name go. Guilt in my glass, truth in my cigarette. Mob sermons echo through the blood in it.
Oh Lord, bless the sinner in a 3-piece suit. You walk through flames in a crime scene.
Brass knuckle benedictions, sermons in my knuckles. Confession ain't clean when the angels wear muzzles. Got a prayer in my palm and revenge in my stare. Every church I passed had a snitch in the chair. Organ notes harm like a warning in the walls. Pulpits lean heavy from the way the street calls. God see me kneeling with the 9 on my lap, begging for a sign while the contract stack. Funerals with suits that cost more than peace. Sermons read slow while the body count increased. Only faith I knew was in the silence of a trigger. Benedictions came from the hands of a killer.
Lord, bless the sinner in a 3-piece suit. He walked through flames in a crime scene. Forget the vows made under gunpowder skies, where every pen's in a stream and
I gave ties and bullets, broke bread in courtrooms, judged by 12. While the streets carve tunes, scripture in a cipher. Primo loop the gospel, word to my name etched deep in the marble. Mob hymns hum through the haze of the liquor. Each verse a vow, every rhyme cut thicker. Penance ain't clean when your soul's still on. I just pray that my sins get remembered as songs. Even angels kneel different when they raised in the Bronx. Sometimes the only church that listened was the corner.
They saw the truth
Yeah. Wrote scriptures on cracked walls with coal and spit. When prophets bled prophecies, cold as a loaded writ. I seen Judas trade silver for a silk chain and cry over crows singing truth in the milk rain. My name etched in obsidian, blessed the scar scroll. Voice got the weight of old jazz and a war soul. Black snow falling where the angels once danced. Now it's dealers with halos and fate in their hands. These are thrones made of gun, metal, and palm blood. The crown's just a target when your legacy floods. I speak in code. Torture myths in a dead tongue. Even Plato bowed when the cipher got spun. Streets pray crooked, blessing sin like it's holy. I walk where the shadows kneel and killers sip slowly. Renaissance in the barrel, Louvre in a gun case. Chiseled every verse with a ghost and a numb face. Babylon fell while the trumpets played backwards. I counted the bricks they built from the last words. I speak like I owe debt the debt in full. With syllables carved deep in the temple walls pull. Red sand in my footprints, echo of old kings. Mob rings clinking with scriptures on gold wings. Truth wearing war paint, silence on trial. I spit like the verdict got buried in exile.
Some dreams die quietly beneath the loudest net. But black snow falling beneath the air starts again.
I seen angels crowd with the deals men make. Gold teeth, gripping on a sermon from a dead monk. Lit sick, visions of Caesar, sipping from a lead cup. I bled luck in the dice games, clockwork, in fight rings. Reading Sun Tzu backwards, moonlight on my right wing. Mob ties woven through the hymns of a stone choir. Songs on papyrus, burn edges, still glow fire. Talk like a diplomat, thoughts like a hired gun. Sharp as a scalpel hid inside a preacher's son. Scroll linked in hieroglyphs, scripts in my rib cage. Flip rage to wisdom, my bar's been on fifth stage. Ancient like the curses whispered by a dying pharaoh. Still I shoot arrows through greed with a gold sparrow. Brain slow, my enemies watch for the second blink. While I'm scribbling verses on scrolls soaked in Edison's ink. Conquerors in my jeans, Carthage in my conscience. Mob meals on mahogany, fed lies to the honest. Blueprint of a killer's grace, whispered in Morse taps. Every metaphor dripping blood on the doormat. Black robes, chessboards, books with no spine. With poppies bloom red in the snow of my rhyme. Fed from the table where Caesar got his backstab. Still I toast loyalty and goblets etched with black maps. History bends to the pen when the sword kneels. And every verse I drop feels like Fort Seal.
Kings need mercy when the moon runs red. But no one prays for poets till the poet is. They lit cigars with scrolls and called it divine. Then carved their sins on statues to immortalize the crime.
I seen Caesar in sneakers, crown tilted like crime lords. Ghosts of philosophers posting up our wine boards. Cypress smoke rising where the lions once fed. Now it's soldiers in Ferragamo with silence in they tread. Marble cracked on the stories of popes buried. Where cardinals wore bullets and sins got married. I walk the catacombs, whispers in Latin curses. Each footstep a verse blood inked in the churches. Gold teeth and mosaic saints holding Uzis. The Last Supper hanging over mafiosos in jacuzzis. I spit the Iliad backwards, turn time to a cipher. Even Danny paused when I stepped through the fire.
If Jesh can season sing and let the ruins speak. They built heaven from sins and called the angels weak.
I dine with ghosts wearing tuxedos of grief, discussing empires lost to a thief's belief. My quotes get etched and mauled by ex-assassins, their pens still warm from killing past passions. Graffiti on obelisks, prayers with gunpowder, confessions traded nightly in rooms with no power. I rhyme like Nero fiddle with Rome in the backdrop. The beat's a guillotine, my voice is the last drop. Every syllable stitch from a dead king's dream. I wear crowns of regret on a guillotine beam. Even the Vatican flinch when the needle hit wax, cause my verses burn cleaner than secrets in stacks.
Some froze from bones and dirt, but truth still sings too from all the alert.
Washed in the fire, but I still smell like the flame. Preaching the shadows, calling out Cain.
Pyrex sermons, the stove was my chapel. Cooked God's riddles in aluminum tabernacles. Taught to treat every gram like scripture. Got my first lesson from the blade, not the bishop. Whispers in basements, prayers with a pistol. I baptized bricks and baggies, artificial rituals. Mama lit candles, I lit a match to the foil. The tape deck hiss while the city watched me spoil. Plastic saints on the dash, crack smoke in the lungs. Every chop was a psalm, every fiend had a tongue. Guilt like tar, stuck in every fold of the soul. But I sell heaven in a capsule if the choir got cold.
Oh, the paper smell like churches, the sin smell like smoke. He knelt before the needle, but prayed he wouldn't choke.
My sins wore silk suits, stitched with ghost thread. Heard my conscience through the static on cassette heads. Street lights flicker like judgment at dusk. I shook the preacher's hand with powder in the cuff. Kept the hymn in the heater in case the devil crept. Even angels know better than to intercept my steps. Shoebox, altar, shoelace for the rope. Funeral suits hang dry beside the soap. I remember grandma's record player crying Mahalia while I cut 8s on the back of a paraphernalia. Could've walked with God, but I ran with the reaper. Left hand on the scale, right hand on the beeper.
Oh, the paper smell like churches, the sin smell like smoke. He knelt before the needle, but prayed he wouldn't choke. Clean me, Lord, from the chalk and the flame. He saw grace by the gram, but he kept your name.
Gold watch ticking on a dead man's wrist. Every for a body, it right.
Marble floors echo with the weight of guilt. Every empire's raised on the graves it built. Old portraits smirk behind bulletproof glass. Eyes that watch wars and let kingdoms pass. Cigar smoke curls like forgotten names, while heirs toast champagne over ash and shame. They bury secrets under imported stone, then name the garden after the sins they own. I seen the wheel signed in fountain ink, but the blood on the paper made the words blink. Private planes land like birds in hell, with coffins in the cargo, stories they'll never tell. A widow counts money through black silk gloves. She don't cry, she just cleans what power shoves. The cook knows more than the son ever will, cause the house help whispers what the lawyers kill.
Tombstones in old family land, truth buried deep by colder hand.
I heard the chauffeur once drove for a prince. Now he drives silence and hasn't smiled since. He saw a body in the koi pond float. They said mistakes happen when the help can't vote. Grandfather's office got 2 locked drawers, one for cigars, the other for quiet wars. His cane still polished, silver like sin. He beat 3 men with it and never let them in. The eldest son never saw combat, but wears a soldier suit like a silk cravat. He buys land in places where ghosts still moan, then turns them to spies, calls the grief loan known. Old money don't die, it just shifts face like shadows at dinner in a candlelit place. They build cathedrals to atone what they own, but no priest can bless blood turned to stone.
Block the second of the blood at the bread. Every winter's prayer got a ghost on his knees.
Dice hit the concrete like a last confession. Every number's a sermon, every roll a lesson. Corner kids gamble what fathers once lost. Trading nickels for names, never counting the cost. They laugh in the shade where the reapers sit. In places where dreams ain't worth counterfeit. You can see the chalk lines and their shadows bends. Some play for money, some just play for friends. I saw a boy bet his mother's last chain, Hope the roll might erase a pain. The cube landed crooked, fate ain't fair. He just smiled like death already lives there. Bodega glass cracked with the weight of lies. Pastors preach, but the corner boy tries. Elegies echo in alleyways and drawers. We write our names in ash on heaven's doors.
The dice don't lie, but the streets sure do. In case you're sure, every brave whisper got a price on you.
Used to throw bones with my uncle near gates. He said never trust silence, it always waits. Kept a rosary wrapped round the dice cup tight. Said saints and killers pray under the same light. Saw a man win 30, lose 35. Said the house always wins if you make it out alive. He wore a smile like a closing shift sign. Told me luck's a woman who forgets you with time. Some right wheels in the dice games pause. Right before sirens rewrite the laws. One kid said the street raised me clean, but his soul had gunpowder in the seams. We roll to forget, we bet to feel. In cities where grief don't got time to heal. Ain't no odds in the cradle of dirt. Just boys in Jordans trying to outrun hurt.
Dice don't lie, but the streets sure do. Every prayer you whisper got a price on you. Got a price on you. Got a price on you. If heaven got dice, I'll place on straight. Stem it all out and make a red a pain in the game. Pressure don't pop you, it kills you slow. Every layer's a memory you didn't wanna know.
I feel like the weight don't speak in pounds, it's speaking phone calls that don't come around. I feel like God busy, or maybe asleep. I've been praying in whispers just to hear me weep. I feel like my name just echoing pain, like I'm walking through fire just to smile in the rain. I feel fake around fake and real with no one, like I died in my sleep and woke up with no sun. I feel the block changed, or maybe I did. Used to dream about peace, now I just wanna live. I feel like the homies for how I bled, or maybe they remember and just hope I'm dead. I feel like my pen ain't saving me no more, just documenting breakdowns behind metaphors. I feel like love talking but the words don't land. I feel like a ghost holding his own hand.
Go, go. Under pressure, but I never broke. Go, go.
These scars ain't show, but they still spoke.
Self-doubt, just face still spoke.
I feel like the mirror got something to say, but I never ask questions I don't want replayed. I feel like my youth still sit on the roof where we smoke through the pain and mistook it for truth. I feel like I failed my brother in time, like he needed my voice and I answered in rhyme. I feel like therapy ain't in the cards, so I bleed on beats, bury the shards. I feel like this money don't matter at all when your thoughts still drown in the memories call. I feel like fame just a better disguise for the fact that I cry when nobody's by. I feel like I'm tired of being the strong when the strong feel nothing and carry it long. I feel like the streets made me sharp but cold, and I've been melting in silence, too scared to fall.
These scars ain't show, but they still spoke. If I ever fell off, I ain't land, I crouched. The streets taught me silence and a shout, then a shout. Mother.